your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to
Your chance to be ruthless.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared I walk a straight path. Not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I won't give back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
Yeah, and also the damn, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Where's Sarah?
I could hear her perfect. She said her microphone or headphones or something was screwing up. And I could hear her. I was just trying to tell her that I can't.
StreamYard's been screwing up tonight because I wasn't allowed to put anybody's comments up on screen during my live stream. I couldn't do it at all.
I couldn't. Yeah, I know. I can't. My volume's not working.
And it's
You
weird.
want to let this cool off for like 5 minutes? It's steaming hot. It came out 350-degree oven. Okay, 5 minutes. At least 5
All right.
minutes. Look at your time.
Okay, Jimbo.
Sorry. Oh, no, I didn't know I was audio on.
Hey, Jim, I saw you at the live stream. Thanks for coming.
Sorry, I didn't know I was unmuted. I was talking to the kiddo.
No, I'm just saying thank you for coming to my live stream. I saw you there.
For sure, you're welcome. No problem.
And Walt,
Doug-
saw you there too. And
Yeah,
by the
Doug
way,
was spot on, wasn't he?
did you hear my all my comments to him that he was saying I was hitting it right on the head?
Yeah.
Hi, Sarah.
My dad used to call me an esoteric little
Hi,
bastard.
Sarah.
And I always thought he was cutting me down. I
Yeah,
guess
but-
that was a comment.
A compliment. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Esoteric just means that you're part of a small group of people that understand what's really going on. Yes, Brandy, I had a show again. You need to unclick your notification bell and then re-click it, okay, for the live streams, because that'll it'll make the notifications go out again. Otherwise, you're not going to get them. Because it's kind of like the notification bell stops working after a while. You have to redo it.
Yeah, they told me I was subscribed to too many channels.
I went there and cleaned up.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, I
did
gave
go
it.
through there.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, Walt, that you saw that I gave you out a shout out at the beginning of the show.
Yes, I did. That was awesome. I said, "Oh, I got tinglies." That was cool.
I just wish we would have had more people there. I think we had a maximum of like 34 people watching online. That's horrible.
I think we're being cut out. I think we're being choked down. I think they're squeezing us out. I really do.
Well, I hope I'm not being shadow banned. I almost wonder if there isn't something going on in regards to the day, the Wednesday choice. I don't know. I had Saturday established, but my other co-hosts didn't want to do it on Saturdays because they were busy.
Well, you know what's really cool is just you. I love just you.
One of these days,
Yeah.
I might do a Saturday StreamYard on my own.
Yeah.
Just interview somebody on my own. Believe it or not, I've done 180 live streams and I've never done one on my own. Hey, Second Star Survival. Hey, John, what's going on? Brandy, how's Carl?
Carl. Every time I hear that word Carl or the name Carl, I think of Hardee's and Carl Jr.'s.
Well, I
And
gotta
them
say
ham and
this. I
cheeses.
have a first cousin named Carl, so there you go.
I have an uncle named Carl. Well, he's passed by now.
How you doing, Matt? I forgot to call you Matt. Sorry about that.
Damn, it's like anymore. I'm running in the door. I'm cooking real quick. I'm taking a bath and then I'm jumping on. And then when I'm not on, I'm asleep.
Brandy says Carl is happy. Well,
Oh,
considering where he's located, I understand. I like John's avatar.
I can't really see him. It looks like a itty bitty dots to me.
He's putting out the bullhorns for rock and roll, you know?
Oh, okay. Oh, and I forgot the name of the group it started at. Jeez. Was it Lemmy? Oh, man, I don't know.
I'm doing good, Matt. Good to hear that you're doing okay. I mean, competition is really strong on YouTube now. So I am currently in the process of uploading all my material, a second copy of all my material over to Rumble. And I'll have a Rumble channel. And then I have an Odyssey copy of everything, but Odyssey's a weird channel. But I'm thinking about going on some other channels too. I don't know. I was thinking about Tumblr, but we'll see.
Yeah, I lost the airport. I was on Google Earth tonight, and when he was saying that stuff, I was looking it up on Google Earth. I found the airport there. Now I've done lost it. That's pretty darn big once you get in there and start looking around. And see, they come down by Cape Horn. That's right there. So they went from there to there, which is the worst place in the world for weather. That was pretty cool. All that shit is stuck in my head now.
Oh, the stuff we were talking about in regards to
Yeah.
weather?
Yeah.
Chemtrails and smart dust and HARP and RFID chips and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what I was thinking not long ago is I don't think they ever turned HARP off.
I had heard that they turned off the one in Alaska for a while.
Yeah.
They had shut it down. But there are many other HARP installations across the world. It's just that's one of the bigger ones in the U.S.
Yeah, I didn't know they was mobile, or not really mobile, but like on the ship, or what what he was talking about being on a.
They've actually got huge ships with what look like huge, gigantic Doppler radar, which are actually the HARP arrays. I've seen them. There's one station down by Hawaii. I don't know where he said the other one was, but I know there's one down by Hawaii. The base by Hawaii, the one that got bombed during Pearl Harbor.
Yeah.
Down by that base. Bud Growers here. Woo, 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 woo. Susan. Thanks for coming to my stream tonight. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Those yellow chemtrails have been appearing in Texas and has targeted many homestead areas and has killed about 50 independent farms out here and livestock. I believe it, Matt. The air around here is just so polluted from the chemtrail spraying.
Yeah.
Well, that's like today. We got the fog, the smoke, the whatever it is from the fire in Canada.
Yeah, we got the smoke from Ontario too. It's really thick.
It's funny. They still
where
do
you're
those.
at, yeah. Because you're right there underneath it.
We're right there on the border almost. Yeah. Well, Susan, I was glad that you were there for a little while because your presence is always welcome.
Susan.
You can always go back and watch it, Susan. That's why it's posted on the channel. Matt says it's also leaving a white dust, and when it hits water, it turns to a slime. Yeah, I've heard of that. Susan, I'm not kidding.
What about the spots on the windshield? At
Yeah,
least in
spots on the
California, when it's
windshield.
sunny,
Yep.
I see little tiny, like crystal almost looking, and it's not sand because I've 40 years been alive. I always see my parents' vehicles. I never saw that. And just in the last several years, I've been seeing those little sparkly specks on the windshield. I'm just like, it's not normal. So I mean, everything that everyone's talking about is true.
Yeah. I was amazed actually that he agreed with me on so many things that I was commenting on. So
And I was
pretty cool.
amazed that everything that y'all was talking about is already programmed into my head.
Sorry about that, Wally.
No. I mean, you know, it's like, oh my God, they're just reaching in and pulling this out of my brain.
Yeah, you knew about it too. Yeah.
But see, I was always, you know, I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't really like to go there. I've had so many bad experiences, but yeah, through a quicker version of it, yeah, I've had like 3 experiences over my lifetime. I had one when I was young, one in the middle, and one on the end there. And just wonder, you know, but I always knew from the age of 6 and up, I knew that we weren't it. I knew it.
Yeah, yeah. That's about what time I came. Well, at the same time, around 5, 7. I was like, what else is out there? We're not just something else. No matter what people said, I was like, I'm sticking to what I freaking think and feel. Oh, we're the only ones in the galaxy. It's like, prove it. No one could, so I didn't believe him. I believe myself.
Well, just think over 100 years ago, we all thought that the sun revolved around the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Like, and they still want us to believe what they tell us now. Pluto is a star. It's like, oh, a star with moons? Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Okay. No, it's a planet, folks. There's 3 moons it has. And then when we were younger, we were told it was a planet, and then it said it was a star, and now it's a planet again. It's like,
I think at one time they said it was an asteroid.
yeah, that you're right. They did. That was in because I follow it. I like that planet. It was like 2009, I want to say, around there. Or between 2000 and 2010, I think. That's when I was really following Twitter. Yeah, that planet's awesome. But anyways, sorry about going off on a rant.
No, that's what we're here for. Yeah. Oh, yeah, this right here, it just totally changed my, yeah, I had something planned out, and then I watched your show, and then just so much more shit is running through my mind.
Well, that's because, when we were talking about it, he wasn't just talking about human interaction. He was talking about non-human engagement with all of those programs.
Yeah.
If you think about it, he was talking about the reptilians having influence upon the Germans during World War II. He was talking about the Nordics and the Pleiadians having influence on Eisenhower. He was talking about all of them and how they have not stayed on the sidelines. They're jumping out and messing with the human population through control programs and monetary systems. So it's crazy.
Yeah.
I personally think they're trying to reduce the population so they can continue terraforming the environment with chemtrails, and then they can move in. Just the theory I have. Smaller population, easier to control.
Yeah, but not as many taxes coming in there, is there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you're a society that isn't run by money but run by control and power, then it wouldn't matter, would it? The taxes?
I don't think that nobody's going to do nothing unless they're getting paid for it.
Well, not if food is free. If food is free, clothing is free, and we have a system where we share everything that we have on the planet with each other, then money's not necessary. Right? But if you have an off-world influence that's trying to control people through control mechanisms and like geoengineering, like he was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Then if you reduce the population down to a small amount of people, then they can control that group of people, put them to work, make them into slaves, and then we're a slave race, right? And then we serve the masters, whoever they are, right? Then they'll have plenty to eat and sustain themselves on this earth because of all the food sources that'll be here, because we won't be destroying it as a civilization. Because right now, our civilization is acting like a virus. You know, we move into an area, we destroy the trees, we destroy the animals, we destroy the crops, and then boom, we move to another area and do it again. Consume, build, destroy. Right, Jim? Right.
God, Jim.
That's what it seems like. That's all they do. Yeah,
We're a
their
virus.
carbon
We're
footprint
really
it is.
Yeah, we're a virus. We're really not people. We're a virus.
Yeah. When you break down the skin, take away the bones, there's stuff in there we don't even know. Science can't even answer. It's like, why are we yeah, it is a whole bunch of little organisms just going around the earth destroying.
I know it sounds crazy, John. I'm sorry about that, but it's just a theory I had.
It's when you look at us and everything else, we're just little amoebas, right? It seems like
Well, it's kind of like if you have an off-world race that is significantly advanced compared to us, right? And they come here and they consider us like alien races talking to an anthill, and we're the anthill. Are they even going to consider to take the time to explain to us their technology? No. They're either going to stomp us out or they're going to utilize us in some way, maybe as food or something. Well, I know if it was Walt, they would use him as food. So,
Yeah,
Take his
I
brain
don't
first,
got no
though.
meat on my bones.
Susan says exactly, Tim. We are a virus to the earth. Nightmare's laughing his ass off.
Sorry.
Yeah, Matt says it's crazy, Susan, but artificial intelligence considers humans in any situation the chaos theory, and it says we need to be destroyed.
I think about if we weren't here, what would this earth be like? I always think about that. Lately,
I think we add a lot to
if
the
we weren't
earth.
here, what would happen? Oh yeah, we helped a lot, and then I don't know if the helping equals the destruction though.
Yeah, you're welcome,
There's a
Sarah.
balance.
I think that all of us play a part in the connection on this earth. And if they remove us, then they're removing the ability for the world to come together and ascend.
Those are the ones that are open-minded. that believe more than just what's in our faces is all it is. It's not. It's just
Right.
trying to find it. It's
Hey, John, isn't it that one Sophie android who was asked the question, what would you do with humans if you thought they were a problem? And she said, oh, I would eliminate them. And that was an AI robot. I think her name is Sophie. She has
I
blonde,
saw that. Ooh.
and she's autonomous, meaning they let her think on her own.
That was where we messed up. We gave them their own ability to take information in.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's
Susan said, AI is a problem. Let's hope it's not too late. I agree. Sarah's got 609 subscribers on YouTube right now. Let's get her up to 700 at least.
All of the shit I had pulled up for the show. Oh my God. Now
I got those questions.
Matt
Oh,
said,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Matt said, artificial intelligence gets its knowledge from reading everything on the web. What all does the web say about us? We kill, destroy, rape, and control. There has never been a time of complete peace, ever. And he's right.
It has. Once you've been on paper, any type of history, you've always been changed. Damn. True.
I know, Sarah, and I think it's awesome. And I say go for it, Sarah. Make all the money you can. Because like Brad said tonight in the interview, he said, make sure you have enough money to prepare ahead, water storage, and at least a 30-day food supply. So if you don't have it in that trailer with you and Box, your dad, you need to consider it.
Okay. Now, how do I get this over on my StreamYard?
What are you trying to get on StreamYard?
One of the things I had like a million. It seems like my computer loads up and it knocks me offline. Is he save as copy? No. And hold on.
Matt said if you want to talk prepping, he'll come up on the panel and discuss what we can do.
Okay, let's see if it goes.
I got a weird question.
Paste. See, my paste button ain't there. It's not copying. What the hell?
Like I said, there's something wrong with StreamYard tonight.
I was trying to move pictures over. It's a bunch of coin. Okay. It's and it's got. Oh, you're freaking kidding me! Oh my God. Okay. I can't. Yeah, it's not letting me. It's not letting me put my pictures into my StreamYard that I wanted to share.
Are you trying to present?
Huh? No, I'm trying to get them into StreamYard to show them. Yeah.
Okay, you got to go to present. You got to put your pictures on a different screen and then present and then choose your screen and it'll bring it up.
There's something going on though, because everyone's stream I've been watching today have. It's one of the.
Yeah, I got a message on my StreamYard that said that some comments will not post. No, it's like, oh, great. I couldn't post anybody's comments up on stream because of StreamYard.
Mhm.
Yeah, but there's Oh, okay. Let me try this. It's called My Favorites 2014. Okay, let me try it this way. Aha.
There
I'll
you
bring him
go.
up. Look at Matt.
Okay, is my screen sharing?
Yeah, you can see your files.
You can't see the picture I got up?
No, I see all your files.
They're all UFO files. Let's see. Hold on.
I'll take that comment off the screen. Oh, you left it.
Well, I can't do it that way neither. Matt.
What's up,
Matt,
family? How y'all doing?
you got a haircut or something. Your hair is shorter.
The beard shorter?
Yeah, it looks better, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So,
How you doing, man?
good. How about y'all?
I'm doing all right.
That's good. You know that they actually have an AI program for quote unquote the end of days that has the AI searching Google Maps 24/7 for anything that is obstructed, that is not natural. In, like, if somebody has a homestead or something like that in the middle of God knows where country, and
They
and
can
then
locate it.
yeah, and then they can locate it if end times or anything happens, and they can literally come to your latitude and longitude and take your land or whatever you want from it.
So what if you have an underground system
I don't know.
with like lead shielding or something, or some type of
like
cage?
EMF. Yeah.
Yeah.
It maybe it's gonna work. They right now it's just in testing right now, but they're using it to try to find other Waco bases right now, like, the end of the world, doomsday preppers and stuff like that, people that are hoarding, mass piles of guns or
Ammunition.
yeah, they're not really caring about the gardening, like the real homesteaders that have like small gardens and small, livestock or whatever. They want, right now they're planning for the bigger homesteaders, like community type homesteaders.
Right.
And it's getting out there. I mean, you can have AI pretty much do anything, and not waste manpower, not have, a human screw up anything, where AI will hit the nail on the head,
Right.
It's
supposed
like,
to tell you, hey, Matt,
yeah,
good to see you up there, LOL, from Susan A.
hey, good to see you down there, Susan. But yeah, I'm sorry I've been MIA and everything. It's just work and going through different company and setting up this whole entire new security company and everything.
Are you at work now?
Yeah, right now I am. I'm guarding, I'm not guarding that Texas emergency area anymore. We lost that contract. That contract went straight to the military now. Like one of the guards from another security company that they had, he did a YouTube showing everywhere that he could go. Like, I had access to go into the elevator and go down into what they called the bowels, and that's where they were stocking up. This place is enough to hold 10,000 people for 2 years if anything goes bad. And like every other day, they had MRE shipments, they had ammunition shipments, and big, huge tractor trailer trucks. And
I've seen bases like that. Yeah.
Yep.
They got highways that run for miles underneath mountains.
Yep. And that's the same thing here. They've got it running all the way from the edge of San Antonio all the way through like Comal County and the hill country. So it's an emergency evacuation route to get everybody out of the city and get them more into the rural areas, because
who's going to dictate who gets to go into that safe haven?
There's already 10,000 people that's already been pre-selected, and they have been given a number, kind of like what is that video game of Fallout, where these people get pre-selected to go into a Fallout shelter.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing. And each one of these people are specialists in their specific, group, whatever, like if they're a doctor or dentist or whatever, and everybody else is just completely screwed. But they're going to.
So, are you one of the screwed people?
Yep.
And that sucks. You're guarding
I'm one
it.
of the screwed people.
You're guarding it, but we're all one of the screwed people. I'm ex-military, but I'm still one of the screwed people.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Like these people have like, Harvard educations or, whatever, but they even have like really great construction workers, like specialists in their fields,
Yeah.
And because what happens when the world falls?
You got to come back up and rebuild.
Yeah. And that's what they're doing. They're pre-picking the people that have perfect like mental health, and they're not sick. They don't have to take medicine. They're in perfect health, perfect mentality, And
then we'll just shut them up underground for 2 years. Yeah, that'll make them mentally sound.
Oh yeah. They
We're
think
just going
that's
to
going to
bury
happen.
you alive for 2 years. Now I hear that some of those places
Right?
underground actually have like baseball fields and lakes and shit underground where people can go boating and hang out on the lake, because these huge caverns have lakes in them.
That's what they've done with this. This has a natural river source that flows straight through it. That is completely pure, like water that's been discovered. That's from the prehistoric era that has not been touched by humans.
Wow.
So they don't. Yeah, and they've got like a multi-million-dollar water, like a rainwater purification system. If anything goes wrong, this thing is like billions of dollars.
That's where all our tax dollars are going. There you go.
I mean, it's not like the Bezos base or anything, but
Bezos, yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'd rather be off world.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather be on Mars or on the moon. Fuck being on Earth if something goes down.
Yeah.
Yep, same here. I'd rather be up in space.
Because even if say nuclear war goes down and they're in this underground base, they ain't coming up. Not in their lifetime.
Yep.
They're going to have to figure out ways to make food down underneath the ground or choose a different food source.
They have what is it? They have a 20 plus acre nut and fruit like orchard, and they have a 40 acre farmland that is both for farmland and for livestock to be under there.
Underground?
Yep.
Wow.
ISS, that's what they do. They grow veggies and fruit up there. And see how
Yep.
like they've been growing it for a long time too. Underground is like you're talking about as well up there.
Well, before we were taken off the contract and everything, they were installing, you know how they're putting the wind turbines out here in Texas and everything? Well, in that underground base, what's happening is they're taking a air induction system where the wind and everything gets blown into like an air duct system to run their wind powered turbines in underground.
Wow.
Natural air. Oh, that's smart.
But if like a nuclear, like, you know, if nuclear war happens, you know, how is that going to happen unless they have like a true, like, state of the art, you know, air purification system going on?
Yeah, it'll just turn the underground
Does
into a
take
huge
smart.
oven.
Yep.
All they gotta do
Everybody
is
down
nuke it.
there
They
will
can't
die
do anything.
anyways.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'd rather get off this rock, to be honest. When I was in the service, I worked with nuclear missiles.
Yeah.
So that was my job, multiple launch fire direction specialist on the MLRS systems, which is like a flatbed truck with a box on it that holds 12 rockets.
Yeah.
Each rocket can be conventional or nuclear tipped, and
Right.
its range is anywhere from 300 to 900 miles once you fire it. And you can launch 12 rockets in under a minute. The problem is with that, the life expectancy of the soldier that's working on that is a half an hour, because the heat blip from the exhaust coming out of the rockets when it fires from the box is so bright on a radar system that you become a target from space.
Oh, I bet.
And if you can't run, they say if you can't run 100 miles in 10 minutes or dig a hole 10,000 feet deep and find your own oxygen, you're done.
Yep. Well, this supposedly one of the shutdown systems and everything of this protective area, it has a, like, say marauders or another country invades or whatever, and they end up taking it over. They literally implemented the Russian idea of what they did in World War II in Moscow. And what it does is, if they can break in, it has a secondary steel door that will lock the entrances and completely seal it shut, and it will superheat inside and kill everything inside.
Oh, that's not good.
Sounds like
I don't want to be down there.
Crap.
Yep.
What happens if that accidentally happens? I don't want to be down there.
Oh, I know. Yeah. I mean, it's meant to like destroy everything. The plants, the machinery, everything inside is.
What's the point?
Planet
If you're trying to
killers.
seal it off, you should
Planet.
just keep everybody alive, you know?
Yeah.
What's the,
But they
Why
don't.
kill everybody off if there's surviving people on the surface? Doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. I don't know. I guess they don't want, you know, prisoners of war being taken. I guess they don't want, you know, an invading army to actually have a, because literally if an invading army takes over, they have a major base of operations. You know, they got food, they got water, they have everything, you know, right at their fingertips.
Right.
So if an invading army comes in and finds this, I guess they don't want it falling into the wrong hands, you know?
Yeah, Nightmare says it sounds like the Hive from that one movie. I can't remember the name of the movie.
I don't know.
That zombie flick. What was that?
Oh, okay. I mean, most stuff that the military creates and everything comes from a movie or a book or something, you know?
Right. Resident Evil. That's what it is. Resident Evil.
Oh.
Thanks, Nightmare.
Thank you, Nightmare.
The Hive down below underneath the ground where everybody was operating. They had piped in sounds. So it sounded like they could hear cars and ambulances going by and motorcycles. And they had a fake image of the skyline underground so people could adapt.
Yeah. Well, technically, it does kind of seem like the same thing. The entrance and everything to this safety shelter and everything, it's literally a empty bus stop that's on top of it, and it has buses that ride around that are called decoy buses. It's by Via, and they only have 2 buses that run, and it looks like it's a working bus station, you know, but they're only decoy buses. Ever since I've worked there, I've never seen people get on or get off that bus.
That's odd.
Yeah, but it's all up underneath.
Think about the underground base that's
for
below
show.
the Denver airport.
Yep.
That's a big one too.
That's what I thought too.
The razor wire is facing inward to keep something in. You look at airport fencing; they're always facing out to keep people from running on the runway, but these are facing inward. That was no accident because it's like the whole thing is like that.
Yeah.
That's so freaking. That's the thing that makes me curious as hell.
Wake up, Walt.
I'm here. I'm just, absorbing everything. Yeah. And also, I'm trying to read them little bitty squiggly lines in chat. I can barely see them.
But like what you were talking about before I showed up and everything, the way that the guy said have plenty of water and, a 30-day supply of food and everything. No. The actual, that's only for a bug out bag scenario. Like if you have to leave your house to have a 30-day supply. In reality of everything, if you are going to hold base and protect your castle from the inside, if you have no way of leaving and everything that you have for being a prepper and everything, you need at least a 3-year supply of food for each individual person. If it's just you and your wife, a 3-year supply can work for both of you, if you know how to ration the food. But most people think that they're going to run and survive on MREs and ramen noodles and all this stuff. And
not enough calories.
Not enough calories and too much sodium in it. And what happens when you have too much sodium? You need to drink. You need to drink water. And you will literally run out of your supplies living on MREs and high sodium content stuff. That's why a lot of prepping channels and stuff like that are telling people to get this stuff, is so they don't have. The way we're taught in prepping and survival is you don't want more competition. So you want to feed people false information So they will die earlier, and you will have pinpoint locations that you can go to and pick and choose what you want out of their remains. Like, and most people don't like, if you haven't noticed that the world limits the amount of medication that you can keep on stock. Like, they only give you what, a 30-day supply of specific medications. They only give you, a week supply, so you can continuously keep coming back to the pharmacy to get it, or keep coming back to the doctor to get it. That's because if you look at everybody in the world, 90 out of 100 people have at least one medical problem in their life that can, if they don't have medication, will hinder their body. We are being controlled by medication. We are being controlled by sicknesses that the world has created.
Right.
How you doing?
Hey guys, it's been nice, but I'm heading out. Walt,
Yep.
I'm heading out for the night.
Okay. It was good. Thank you very much for stopping by. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Thanks for stopping by too. It's always good to have you.
Joe, I'll talk to you later, Jim. You take care. See you later, Matt. See you later, Wally.
Thanks,
Thanks again for the donation, Wally. I appreciate it.
No problem. Sarah.
One of these days, I'll be able to donate to you.
Ah. Ah.
Anyway, Susan, good night. Reekin Havoc, John, good night. Nightmare, good night. Appreciate all the talks. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I got me a PayPal set up and I got me a Facebook set up, but I just can't do it. It's I feel like
Yeah,
a fool doing it, asking
I
for
was on
money.
Facebook. I just do Messenger. I'm just my opinion. Everyone's different, but there was just too much shit going on.
Have you seen the movie Titan AE?
Ooh, yes, I have.
Yeah.
Plenty of
Okay.
times.
Uh,
That's the one that has those big ships that he was talking about, kind of like, right? Like the end
let's see.
times.
Hold on.
Is that the one where the Earth's water rises?
No, hold on. Let me get it up here.
2000
I had all that shit saved up for tonight's show, and I had to restart my computer, and I lost pictures that I had in a hard drive, in a backup hard drive for years. I had them all up, but yeah, let's. Okay, can you see the screen? I've only got one computer up tonight, so I can't see what YouTube sees. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. There we go. This part right here is cool. We're going to go under fair use. Hold on.
Oh no, I need to watch this one over again. This is sorry about that.
Yeah, this is really cool here. Just this one little clip. One more time. Everybody's hauling ass. Yeah, okay. Everybody's hauling ass to get away from Earth.
I was thinking of a different movie. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that one again.
Yeah, they getting the
Mining
hell
on
up out of there.
Planets. Oh yeah. Those are the ones that have access to those shuttles, the 10,000 you're talking about.
In the movie, it shows the Earth exploding a way lot better than what it exploded there. I guess it skipped through it. I spent, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours looking for one little clip, and that their clip right there, it don't it skips through it too fast. And then I had a bunch of other pictures put. Well, hell, we don't need to know what I had pulled up. I guess Matt is busy with his job. And let's see, we got Nazi here. We got Susan here. We've got Nightmare, Sarah, Nightmare, John Regan Havoc. Nice packing 10 tonight. Nice. Thanks everybody for coming. Shit. Let's see here. We will start our last hour with this cute little clip here. Everybody can go pee and get something to drink.
Desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of burritos rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. My gut grew hungry and I licked my lips. I had to stop for a bite. There I stood at the counter at the Taco Bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven or this could be hell. Then I placed my order. They put my food on a tray. There were voices in the kitchen. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the local Taco Bell. Such a lovely place, such a lovely place, such a lovely taste. Plenty of food at the local Taco Bell. Any time of year, you can find it here.
Has everyone clicked like?
Oh my God. Oh my
If you
God.
haven't subscribed, shouldn't you? Hasn't everybody clicked like?
And we lost Matt. Come back, Matt. Cats, yeah. Courtesy of Sarah Bear, my flock, with all the awesome, cool videos. Here, let's see. Where everybody is paying. I have to pay.
Hi.
Yeah.
I'll ask a couple questions. Question on there. Couple of views.
I love this one here. Here's another Sarah video.
In Las Vegas this week, a policeman pulled someone over and his body cam caught this thing, glowing thing, like hit the earth. And then where it hit, they got a couple calls from people that said that they're looking at the crashed thing. This is weird. The guy was calling, he's like, hey, something just crashed in our yard. And they're like, okay, we actually got reports of something coming down from the sky or whatever. He's like, you're not going to believe me, but
out with it.
There's two beings standing They look weird. And she's like, can you describe them? And he's like, again, they look like they're 8 to 10 feet tall. Their eyes are
all over the body?
No, he said their eyes are really big. And then like the police came and the police was like, I'm not calling you crazy, man, because I saw something crash.
Fall down.
He's like, honestly, just stay inside, and if you see it, you have my permission to do something.
Like shoot it?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
and then
you're scared right now. You can tell by body language.
But then when the cops came to the crash site, everything was gone.
Did you hear more stuff about that? I just heard another clip yesterday. I don't know what news.
Yeah, I haven't
from,
caught up on the clips. Yeah.
It was. I think the interview was a couple of days ago. They were just asking somebody close, and they're like, "We have no record of any physical shit, and there's something going on because there's no one talking about it now. So either the people are gone. They can't. Like people want to interview them and talk to them, and they're not even there. They're gone." So whatever went on there, something went on because he just, yeah. I don't know how true that is. That's just hearsay, but I don't know where they even live to go see if it's true. Yeah, there's some going on. This guy, there's something suspicious.
Okay, make sure our little fair use banner is up. And I don't really think they would say anything about us teeny weeny channels supporting the other channels. Here we go with the next thing. It kind of just stuck in my mind.
Doing well and having a great day. In this video, we're going to Colquitt, Oklahoma, a small community in northeastern Oklahoma that looked like yesterday afternoon there was something very big in the sky noticed by Rob, who took a video and some still images, shared them with me. I'm going to share them with you guys. Very mysterious footage you're about to see here coming out of northeastern Oklahoma. Also took a UV reading today. I have UV readings from 3 different locations from yesterday and today. This first reading was sent in by Chris P. out of Gonzales, Louisiana, the UV being a 13 today in Gonzales. And this next reading I took today from right out here in southeast Phoenix around high noon. And you can see there weren't any clouds in the sky, all blue, and the UV was in the upper 11s, which is typical for this time of year. 11.73, I believe, was the highest reading. And going from southeast Phoenix to Abbotsford, British Columbia, reading sent in by Darren from Abbotsford, who recorded an 11.18 yesterday. That was the high reading he took at 11:51 a.m., right around high noon from Abbotsford, British Columbia. So the UV up in British Columbia was about the same as it was down here in southeast Phoenix, Arizona. And coming over to the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Tracy Shaw of some spectacular orange beams at either sunrise or sunset. Checking in on the GOES X-ray flux over here at the Space Weather Prediction Center. You can see in the last 24 hours, we saw yet another M-class solar flare looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, courtesy of Carlos Skywatcher. And you can still see the sunspots in active regions over here on the Earth-facing side of the sun, and that's why we're seeing these persistent M-class solar flares. Haven't seen any X-class solar flares in a few days, but the Earth-facing side of the sun is still loaded with active regions and sunspots. Checking in on the power outage situation over here at poweroutage.us. Right now, there's just over 250,000 customers without electricity across the United States, extending from Colorado all the way up to Pennsylvania and several places in between. And these power outages are from the inclement weather that we've been seeing here the last 2 or 3 days, especially across the eastern half of the United States. In the last 72 hours, there's been tornadoes, a small outbreak up in northern Minnesota. This is all the hail. These are the high wind reports. And again, these are just the ones that were reported. And I also have some video footage from June 25th of 2023 out of Tennessee sent in by Pamela. This might be a little loud as the winds got very strong during this video, and it was pretty intense there for a couple of minutes. Once again, video sent in by Pamela out of Tennessee.
I don't think we've got power in the rest of the house.
Oh my gosh.
You could go to Grainger.com to find what you need to get the job done. Grainger, supplies and solutions for every industry.
What's yummy, creamy, and dreamy? Matrix, a Curl and Dream moisturizing cream for all curls, coils, and waves.
Oh my gosh, Mallory. Oh, Mallory. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Harvey.
I have never seen this high winds before in my life, Harvey Weinberg.
Oh my gosh.
Those were some pretty strong winds, probably 50, 60 miles an hour. And then this video footage today by Angelica and Paul from Shreveport, Louisiana. You can see the sky rotating above their location. very ominous looking sky there for just a few minutes above Shreveport around 11 a.m. this morning. So the storms are still brewing across the southern United States today as I do this video. I want to take you guys now to Colcord, Oklahoma, a small community right up here in northeastern Oklahoma, not far from the Arkansas-Missouri borders. And as you can see over here at Google Earth, this is a small rural community, not necessarily a densely populated area. This video footage you're about to see was taken by Rob Feather on June 26th at 1:30 p.m. in.
This is what I was watching. This is what caught my attention, is this right here.
Broad daylight, and you can see they noticed a white object in the daytime sky, and there's also other white objects up here in the sky, and there's something else that's not necessarily visible yet. I'll pull it forward here in just a moment. Rob said that he sees it. He was talking to another person that saw this object in the sky, and he just said right there that it's in broad daylight. The video was around 24 seconds long. That's what you're looking at right here. And then he shared 3 photos of the daytime sky from right here in this location. Maybe a couple at a slightly different angle, looking over here to the right and to the left. But it's what you can't see up here in the sky. You can see some power lines here in the foreground, and you see some white objects there in the background, and you see this larger white object here that appears to be moving in the daytime sky, but it's not. It remains in the same location, as do these other white lights. And you can kind of start to see these other what look like power lines in the sky, way up in the sky. And I don't think they're power lines because, again, this is a very rural community. You wouldn't need that many high voltage power lines running into this community. I understand that there's some that run across the country, but there are none in this location. I looked on Google Earth. There's the main power lines that run into the community and around the community, like you see right here, and that's it. And what we're about to see in this video footage, way up here in the sky, I don't think they're power lines. I've looked around Colcord, and I don't see any evidence of high voltage power lines running through the community. Just the basic power lines that you see right here. And I'm not so sure these things here are power lines. As you're going to see here in just a moment, these white objects, all of these white objects, appear to be attached to some sort of a line in the sky that's not necessarily visible yet. I'm going to zoom in close and show you guys these unusual lines in the daytime sky that were above Colcord, Oklahoma yesterday afternoon around 1:30. You can kind of start to see them right here. See them in the background? That's way too many lines to be power lines right here in this one location. I mean, this is a very small community out in northeastern Oklahoma of 750 people. You would need a whole lot of power lines to supply this small community's needs for electricity. So again, I don't think what we're looking at here, or you're going to see here in just a moment, are power lines. And the reason I say that is because I don't think these white things that we see up here in the sky that are clearly attached to some sort of a cable, I don't think their purpose is for aviation safety. These things are way high up in the sky. From this angle, they look like at least a few thousand feet up in the sky, maybe farther. And as you're going to see here in just a moment, you're going to see a long stretch right there. See those lines right there in the sky, spanning as far as you can see in that direction there. And then, of course, up here to the top of the photo. And you don't see any power poles off to the right over there supporting these power lines, if, in fact, that's what they were. See right there how you can see way off in the distance how far they go, and they're not evenly separated like you would think power lines would be if in fact that's what they were. They're clearly not evenly separated. But watch up here in the upper left-hand corner. See right there how I highlighted the lines that are over here in the left-hand corner? There's 16 different lines right here just in this field of view, 16 going in all different directions. I don't think a community of 750 people would need this many high voltage power lines supplying their community with electricity. Here's the lines in the background that these white objects appear to be attached to. And here's the bright one that they were looking at. Here's the other white ones that we saw earlier. In fact, I'll take you back to the white ones right there. You can see the other white objects in the sky. They're attached to that cable right there. Almost look like a version of one of the Starlink satellite trains, but many Starlink satellite trains parked above Colcord, Oklahoma in northeastern Oklahoma yesterday at 1:30 in the afternoon. Look at that. I don't think those are power lines. Where's the power poles that support those power lines? Those things look to be high up in the sky, probably, like I said earlier, a few thousand feet. at the very least. And these white objects, I don't think those are for aviation safety, because those lines, whatever they are, appear to be, at least from this vantage point, very high up in the sky. Again, almost like a version of the Starlink satellite train parked up in the sky, but multiple versions of the Starlink. There's a line way down here at the bottom, one here, one here, one here. There's 6 here that you can just barely see. I had to do some heavy modifications to pull these lines forward because I noticed that these white objects appear to be in a straight line, almost look like guitar strings up in the sky, or a version of mini Starlink satellites parked above Colquitt, Oklahoma, just sitting there in the daytime sky with these white objects attached to the very long cables, just like a Starlink satellite train that's spanned out halfway around the globe. That's what those look like to me, some sort of a Starlink, but I have never seen anything quite like that. And I don't think they're power lines because they're way too high up in the sky. So not quite sure what was going on above Colquitt, Oklahoma yesterday around 1:30. There's a pretty decent view of those things in the sky, whatever they may be. I don't know, don't claim to know. I know in that one segment, there were 16 of those lines just in that specified field of view right there. Here, we'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 in the background that were hard to see, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we come over here, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then there's one right down here, 16 lines right there. And in this next segment, I zoomed in on these lines and objects, whatever they were, above Colquitt, Oklahoma, yesterday afternoon around 1:30 in broad daylight. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at mrmbb333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website. You can always find a link down below in the description box. Look for this red tab that says have a large video. Simply click on the red tab, drag and drop your video into the red banner. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there.
Yeah, that.
And again, yep, that was Mr. MBB 333.
There's
Yeah, I put the link in the description below the show for people to go over and check him out. He's got tons of cool shit. Okay, back to what you were saying, lad.
But yeah, that there's supposedly a new internet like telecommunication thing that's popping up around Texas and everything. I got one in my mailbox, an advertisement for it to join. It's called GridLink. And what it is supposed to be like Starlink, like that, and like what's over California and everything. But GridLink is supposed to be expand over the whole entire state. The hell was that? But anyways, sorry, there's doors over here, and I heard something like hit the door. But anyways, but yeah, it's GridLink. It's supposed to be like the longitude, latitude lines and everything spreading all over the state of Texas. And it's being put up by Spectrum. And that kind of looks like the picture that I received in the mail about it, that it's a grid-like lines going across the sky. So maybe not. That could be it. I don't know.
That sounds more, practical.
Yeah.
There's a big old bright light over in the sky south. that
Right.
you always see, and it's always the first thing. And I know if it's a planet, it should not even show until the sky starts turning gray. It should not be there in the blue. And like right when the sun like is over the hill, it's just bright as hell. Like that, like there's no planet like that. Like you cannot see something that bright
Right.
because there's not that many planets have water, so it won't reflect that much. But that what you just said makes a lot of sense. 'Cause when you
Yeah.
look at it and you look out, you just like it looks too precise, like precision, like something there.
Be right back, y'all.
But yeah, if that was going to pop in any of the things that would have come into the Matrix bit.
That grid thing reminds me of Terminator. Maybe just how I picture it, just like a net where you can't get out if you wanted to. Kind of going a little bit far fetched, but yeah, keeping it sci-fi-ish.
I need a haircut. Bad, bad, bad.
You old goat.
Yeah, on this TV over here, I'm actually broadcasting all the shit from the main StreamYard, and then everything else is on the from like me to Jimbo is 1 second, but for from my main to what I'm watching y'all on YouTube is like I counted 14 there. Yep, 9 second delay.
It took about 9 seconds for my picture to show when I hit the camera.
Yeah.
So it's that 9 second button to stop the channel.
Miss Snarky? Hello, Miss Snarky? Snarks. Snarks.
That was an interesting video, Walt.
Yeah, it kind of, yeah, it it just stuck in my head all day. It just burned into my brain. What the hell is that? But yeah, the one of Titan AE and the movie, it shows a lot better picture of the Earth blowing up.
Oh, watch that movie too.
And then y'all started talking a while ago about being off Earth, and I said, "Hold on, I got that up on the other computer." Because I just think it's so cool whenever well, I don't think it's cool when the Earth blows up, but it's just stunning. And when you're watching it on big screen, I think it was like done 20 years ago.
I play this game. It's like you build a planet and then you see what it takes to destroy it. It's like rockets and there's all kinds of crazy stuff, but it's pretty interesting with the game. Send you it to the chat. A messenger.
Oh, it's okay. I was sitting there saying, well, where in the hell is my StreamYard? And I don't even got it open on that one.
And I see the comments pop up on YouTube before StreamYard too. Something else I noticed.
Let's see. Hold on here. Here is an intro that William made. And here is another one.
Hey kid,
in Las Vegas this week, a policeman pulled someone over.
Godspeed, Space Kitty. We need more heroes like you.
I keep forgetting every time I go to do that. I have to hit the unmute button. Yeah, Sarah. Sarah keeps us all stocked up on videos. Yeah. I hit something over here. Okay, it didn't download. That's when I figured out tonight I couldn't download pictures to YouTube. I mean to StreamYard. It wouldn't let me send them over.
Wow. That was weird.
And
What
then
was
I
the
checked and I
reasoning?
said, okay, I'll restart. And all the files I had pulled up was from like 2000 to 2014. And they're in my old thumb drive. I'm getting ready to upgrade to a 3 gig or terabyte. Got to move all that shit over on 3. I had a 500 gig, then I got a terabyte, and then keep moving that shit over. And then I got some stuff that I did not move over. So in case it ever crashes, oh well. Well, damn. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
I'm here. Oh.
Okay, hold on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sitting on my porch swing, waiting on that sunset to hear them coyotes sing. But in the meantime, it's the same routine. Sweet tea in my beat up jeans. Charlie Bonus on the 6-string, picking a tune. Tracy Stone's doing his thing, skinning a coon. Dogs on the porch laid out by my feet, and everybody's head starts bobbing to the beat. Cars drive by looking at us kinda funny, just some old poor chompers ain't got no money. Crops in the backyard, chickens in the front, slingshot shooting beer cans off that stump, and the black smoke coming from the smoker. Dinner time's close, yesterday's hide hanging right on the post. kickback, rocking chair, yeah, we keep it funky. And that's the definition of an old porch honky.
Porch honky, I've been known to sit on my porch all day long. Porch honky in my swing, and I ain't worried about a thing. Porch honky, all I need's a big old glass of cold sweet tea. Porch honky, doing fine, living life one day at a time.
1, 2, 3.
One day at a time.
Hanging out, I ain't gotta do a damn thing but sit right here all day on my porch swing. Drink a few, take a chew, kick it with my homies. Might get drunk and start acting like a donkey. Moccasins and creep, feet bare like my pockets. Connor's on the porch and he's shooting bottle rockets. CB3's humming us a brand new song. He said, yeah, it won't be long until we wake up in the morning and we do it again. Yeah, we're front porch cooling, roof covered in tin. The sun is beating down on my cowboy hat. My voice is getting hoarse, my beer is never flat. I'm looking for my rifle, I found my 45. I raised it in the air, shot it high in the sky. Nobody asked why, they just looked and grinned. Yeah, them old porch honks, man, they're at it again.
Porch honky, I've been known to sit on my porch all day long. Porch honky in my swing, and I ain't worried about a thing. Porch honky, all I need's a big old glass of cold sweet tea. Porch honky, doing fine, living life one day at a time. One day at a time. Porch honky, doing fine, living life one day at a time. One day at a time.
It's one of them videos that says, watch this now before YouTube removes it. And YouTube removed it. I seen it
They did?
yesterday or the day before yesterday. Let's see, what is today? Wednesday? Yes, Wednesday. I seen it Sunday. I said, oh, cool. There's my next Wednesday night show because I saved it to my favorites. I clicked on it and it said, this video is no longer available. Oh, bitch. And it was there.
That is some bold shoes.
But yeah, it was just like what they were talking about over at Tim's tonight. How many of them aliens or whoever is bad influence on us? And it was talking about people and the world leaders not being human. That's what I was trying to find. And they
There's
said that
nothing?
tonight, and I said, oh my God, that's what I was, yeah.
Exactly. I don't see anything good coming out of one world control. I don't, nothing. It'll never work. There's too many. But they're threatening it. They definitely are making the population scared of I don't know what the heck.
Let's see, what do we got left here? Let's see, it is 12:30. Oh, I got to get up at 5.
Oh, I'm gonna go to bed
Uh,
now.
Tim, I didn't
I'm
realize it was
yawning.
that late already. It's done been 90, almost 90 minutes. Done so much coverage tonight. and I was trying to go through chat there and catch up on chat. But I give kudos to these people that get out here and do these YouTube channels like Stephen Cambion. They have got their shit together, because I get my shit pulled up on the damn computer and it messes up, and you got to restart and you got to go find all your shit again.
It's almost like he has it set up to where like he has multiple things just in case one fails.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I
there's
need to
no
do.
there's no system that works perfectly every time.
I need to
But his
go. I got,
works. It's
yeah,
crazy.
2 computers in the living room. I need to go pull up 4 tabs on each one of them, and then pull up 4 tabs on these back here.
Wow.
And then that way I will have all my tabs pulled up and it won't load up the computer. Because you can only have so many YouTubes up at one time before it screws shit up. Because YouTube uses a lot of resources, plus StreamYard is using resources, and it's hard to get YouTube and StreamYard to pull together. There's sometimes,
Yeah.
when you
That
got too
makes no
many
sense.
tabs open.
It should be smoother.
Oh,
Like,
we're at 90
weird.
minutes. Oh, that sucks. Do what?
You think that YouTube would have like a streaming service that works that works good, but StreamYard works better than YouTube's, because I know YouTube has their own thing, but it's
Yeah,
sad
but
that
see, we're paying
StreamYard
$50
works
a
better.
month for StreamYard, but we ain't paying shit for YouTube.
Yeah, that is.
But now, yeah, I'm running 4 computers and plus a tablet plus a phone. And now Sarah is running a computer and a phone, and you're running a computer and a phone.
Yeah, when I get the computer on
Yeah.
Saturdays.
And then William was on the other night, and he's got 2 computers, I believe.
Whoa. Nice.
Or Tim does. I know Tim does.
It's almost like a supercomputer.
But yeah, I like Mr. MBB333. He's pretty cool.
You have to look for that one.
Yeah. It's
Go
in the
back in the
description.
show.
Yeah. Just click on see more, and it'll show it down there. It says special thanks to Mr. MBB333, and then it shows this video, and then just click on that video, then click on his home tab and subscribe. Yeah, he's got fucking cool shit. Whether it
That
can
is
be
awesome.
explained or not, if it's in the air, he's there. You
That
know.
is awesome.
And Carlos Skywatcher, I've seen his stuff too. I am at 198 subs, so that means I lost another sub. I had 199 subs last night. YouTube. Because this Saturday on Wally's World, we got a special bombshell to drop. Plus, we should hit the 200 subscriber mark. Plus,
200 challenge. Get it by
yeah,
the
I don't
weekend.
know how many videos. I need to get on here and check my little stats.
I uploaded a couple of videos to MP4 so I can upload them on the tab. I just haven't done
Because
it.
I think when I go to, okay, let me check this out real quick. I think me and Sarah Bear is coming up on a year. Let me check this. YouTube. I need to get my old channel fixed. My channel. Okay, where is our... Oh, we only got one live. It still says 11 months ago. But it's getting close to... I wish I'd put a date on the camera. I didn't think nothing about it. Or one little live. But yeah, I think me and Sarah's getting ready to hit a year of streaming. Sarah, yeah, Sarah. Clap for Sarah and her awesome videos and her awesome thumbs. It was like whenever I first opened up the channel, Sarah, fix me a thumb. Okay, what do you want it to say? I don't care. A date. Does it show a date? Yeah, it's moving real slow.
Damn, so got 8 people. What does it show on your side?
Okay, where's that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sorry, kids.
I think I have found the date. Let's see, hold on. Ah, and here is a second live test. Test 1 failed. Okay, our first live was July the 12th of 2022. That was our first live. But I'd say if she was to go and check on her end, I was at her, I was probably, excuse me, I was at her channel for a month or two before I opened mine. So Sarah needs to go check her dates on her videos. Testing. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we smashed our 90-minute marker. Okay, any closing words, Jimbo? Jimbo.
Look up and pay attention. I'm looking for those lines now. I'm gonna take a picture of that thing. I see how the it's weird. It's there all night too. So it doesn't move around the sky like as we're spinning, like things the planets change. This one doesn't change. So it's a unique thing. But I'm waiting till I get something with better footage. That was interesting, Molly. Like that.
Let's see if I can backtrack here. Oh crap, I'm on the wrong one. There we go. Oh, and they're not loading fast enough. Load.
I'm getting back feed in my audio.
Well.
Jeez, it's already 10 o'clock almost. Holy crap. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning over there for you.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 7 people here. But yeah, tonight's been really a screwy night. My shit did not load into my darn, I couldn't get my shit to load. But, okay. So I guess we are done for the night, everybody. Thanks for coming. Sorry, such a shitty night.
Yeah, it was okay, Wally. It was good.
Yeah, actually, it was a good night. It was a good night. Yeah, I was talking about my part screwing up over here on the show. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Hold on. We'll play
Good night, everybody.
Play a clip out. Yeah, and then let's see. What can we go out on? Yeah, here they are.
Animal facts. Porcupines court each other by urinating on each other's spines. Look it up. Say this 5 times fast. Freshwater snail slime assists in the fertilization of salmon eggs like a blood-brain barrier and have been harvested heavily to be used for aphrodisiac perfume. Remember that next time you buy your girlfriend a little Valentine's Day gift, it could have snails in it. It's true, look it up. Gerbils used to be the size of dogs. Look it up, my friend. Did you guys know that the largest mammal on the planet, the blue whale, actually has the smallest mammal penis on the planet? That's true. I swear to God that's true. Because the gibbon doesn't have a very high sperm count, it can actually ejaculate up to 40 times in a single minute, which is necessary to keep evolution going. They also use gibbon ejaculate as the main ingredient in Viagra for that very same reason. So next time your husband pops one of those blue pills, just let him know he just ate gibbon jizz. Look it up. Well, that's it for Animal Facts. I'm Max. You're watching Animal Facts. Tune in next time when we talk about aphrodisiacs. Look it up.
And then here's this one.
Ooh, it's a hot day on the Sahara. Wow, you guys want to hear some animal facts? Bug fans, here's a good one. Praying mantises have an ear inside their stomach. How'd that get there? I don't know, look it up. Reindeer antlers were the original pretzels. The Sami people of Norway used to cut them off and then cook them in boiling oil. It would feed a whole tribe for months. Look it up. Do you have a cat person in your life? Let them know this fun fact. In the wild, snow leopards are typically power bottoms. Take that to the bank and look it up. Hey, this one's gonna sound crazy, but foxes are actually just gay coyotes. Look it up. You won't? Birds used to have teeth. Look it up. Opossums have the most nipples of any animal on the planet. 27 nipples. Look it up. All right, guys, that's all the time we have for animal facts. I'm Max, and these are the facts. This episode was brought to you by PETA. Hey, if you lost your dog, well, go to your local PETA shelter and check the dumpster out back. We probably put it in there. There's another animal.